more about MS in US in this panel discussion. So we'll get started.
Yeah, so we have here Rupashri and Sashi, who are currently pursuing masters in USA, who are also Shooting Stars Foundation scholars who have got there. So over to you, Rupa. You can start the session.
One moment, Kritika. Can we all please switch on our videos? It'll be good to see everyone.
Hi, everybody.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, just 30
Hi,
seconds.
Lata.
We want to take a video. Hi,
Lata,
Shashi.
welcome.
How are you,
Yeah.
Lakka?
Fine.
Hi,
Hi, everybody. Okay, let's see. We should do a gallery view.
Yeah.
Okay, still we need Siva, Amudapriya, Sachin, Ishu, Shrija. Just 30 seconds. Come on, 30 seconds now. We want to see. Hi, Ketavat.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi. Amudapriya, Siva, Srija. It's okay. You all look pretty, however you are, or handsome. So come on. Siva, Ishu, Sachin. Sachin is still connecting to audio. Amudapriya. There you go, Siva. Amudapriya, Sachin, Ishu. Are you there?
Mm-hmm.
30 more seconds and then we will start. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. That's fine. You can go ahead. I took the screenshot.
Okay. I think, Kritika, if you can just reintroduce, shortly, because I think many of them joined right now.
Okay.
We can,
So,
we can quickly go through. Yeah.
Hi everyone. I'm Kritika. I am a Shooting Stars Foundation alumni. I graduated this year from IT Delhi, having BTech in Civil Engineering, and I'm currently working at Accenture as Associate Management Consultant. We have on board with us Jay Surya, who is co-host with me, and Shashi and Rupa as esteemed panelists. Welcome you all. Over to you, Rupa.
Okay, we can start. Yep.
Rupa, you are on mute. Yeah, please unmute yourself before you talk.
Yeah, there's a lag, I think, right?
Good evening. Am I audible?
Yes,
okay.
Rupa.
Can you? Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Yes, we can see it.
It's clear.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, fine. Good evening, everybody. I'm very happy to see you all here joining with us today. And okay, without any delay, let's get started. So, let me introduce myself. So, I'm Rupasri Kotta. I completed my graduation undergrad in Shastra Deemed University in the Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering in the year 2022. So, talking about my work experience, as part of my final year project, I underwent internship in Capgemini for 3 months, where my role is to develop a Java application and deploy it into the cloud. So, as soon as I completed my grad, I'm here for my master's in Webster University, and currently I'm pursuing my major is information technology management in Webster University, Missouri, USA. So, okay, fine. Let's get started. Thank you for showing your interest to listen to our conversation, like listening our journey, like how we came from all the way from India to here. So, okay, then let me talk about how to get into universities for masters. So the first and basic thing is passport. You all know that very well, right? It is, it is mandatory to travel anywhere outside. Outside the country. So the first thing is apply for your passport, and then the shortlisting universities. So I would suggest you to list all list like 20, 30 universities that you heard of, or some of your friends might study, and some of your relatives might suggest you some universities, right? So list all of the universities that you are interested in, and then filter them based on the following categories that I have mentioned here. The first thing is fees. So is an important factor here actually. So we are spending 40 lakhs and 50 lakhs for studying here. I mean, I would suggest that that is very high. Better you pick the universities which are less than 25 and 30 lakhs. So the fees plays a major role here. So, and then ranking, go for the university's website and check the ranking of the university. Like, and also you can refer some websites like US News and some worldwide ranking websites to check the university ranking. I would suggest you to pick the rank universities which are ranked below 1,000. And then weather, location, and cost of living, all these three we might take it light, but they plays a major role in selecting a university, because few of us will be having health issues. So when we come here, the temperature, I mean, completely varies. It will be, I mean, in summer it will be very high, and in winter it goes less than 1 degree. It will be nearly 1-2 degrees. So in the health, I mean, here we couldn't afford medical expenses. It will be of very high, so it is very important to check all these. And you have to make sure that there is a good transportation for your college, and make sure that you could afford the daily needs by yourself. And then talking about scholarship and assistantship, some universities provide scholarship based on the exams that you take. For example, if in GRE is an examination that we have to write in order to get here. So in that, if you score really good, you'll be getting a scholarship. And some universities provide scholarship based on the grade that you have in your bachelor's and all. And assistantship, it is something like, it's like a part-time that is done in your college. So when you as soon as you come here, when you apply for jobs in your college portal, you'll there will be I mean, a term called assistantship. So when you apply for that, you will be getting an opportunity to work under some professor. um, so that if you um, got I mean, if you got an opportunity to work as an assistant under some professor, your college fee will be completely paid by your college. So it would be better if you get chance to work as an assistant. And then job opportunities. So job opportunities is the main thing that we have to keep in mind. See, we are coming all the way from India to here, spending lakhs and lakhs of money. So after we study here, if we don't find any job that is related to our course, it will be waste of everything. So pick a course in which there is a good job opportunities once you come out of, once you did your graduation. And then courses, here the courses will be of two types, that is thesis and non-thesis. Most of the students that are coming from for masters will generally pick non-thesis course. This is actually like same as the thing that we did in bachelor's, like taking courses, completing it, and then all the marks will add up for final. And thesis is something different, like we have to work with a professor under his vision. We have to work and we have to write research papers and all. Mm, and then coming to English proficiency test, so make sure that I in the college that you shortlist, they will provide you that what are the tests they are accepting. So we'll talk about this very clearly in coming slides. And then application fee. Some colleges will be having application fee and some colleges don't have. So make sure that you check before you apply. And eligibility criteria, the same. You can find whether you are eligible or not for that particular university in that website. And coming to Yocket, it is an app. You can download it from the Play Store. So when you register for this course, it will ask you, I mean, like which course you studied and everything about you. So fill all your details. It will really help you to. I mean, it will suggest you the universities that which you are most fit into. So this app will be quite helpful for you. So now you, as I said earlier, you shortlist all the universities that you want. I mean, like list all of them, like 20 or 30, and based on all these, um, you can shortlist them like up to 15, and then exams to be taken. So once you shortlist the universities, that next step you have to focus is on exams. That is, there are two types of exams in it. That is GRE. GRE is generally, I mean, a common exam for entering into abroad. So this is more like aptitude. I mean, like we'll be having verbal, quantitative reasoning, analytical writing assignment, and all. So the time duration for this examination is 3 hours and 45 minutes. The exam will be of two types. Either we can take it from center or we can take it from home. In my case, I took it from home. So, and the exam pattern, it is of 3 sessions. Like in verbal reasoning, it is mostly English, everything. So if you, the thing here is, if you have attended MERIT and English programs that are conducted by our shooting stars, it would really help you a lot to crack this very easily. And then quantitative reasoning, it is more like aptitude questions, maths, physics, chemistry, everything will be included in this. And analytical writing assessment, in this we'll be having two questions, and 30 minutes for each question. And for first question, they'll give you one incident, like you have to analyze it and give your own review on that. So the overall GRE examination, it is overall for 340 marks, and if you could score like 310 and above, you're really good to go with maximum universities. And then the other type of test is English proficiency test. It will be, I mean, there are many types of tests in there, like IELTS, TOEFL, and Duolingo. You can take any one of these. So I've taken TOEFL examination. So I mean, every exam contains 4 sessions, like listening, reading, writing, and speaking. So you have to, I mean, every session, I mean, it is. So I took TOEFL examination. If I speak about that, every session is for 30 marks, and you have to score 25 and above in every section. So we have, not only the overall score should be good, but also individual scores in each session should be good to crack offer letter in good university. And maximum acceptance is for IELTS and TOEFL. Many universities do not accept Duolingo, so make sure that your university is acceptable for IELTS or TOEFL, and you go accordingly. And then fee structure, IELTS, it is, as I mentioned here, it is around 15K, TOEFL 17K, and Duolingo is 14K. IELTS is the most hardest thing. I mean, if you practice well, that's good, you can crack it easily. And TOEFL, it is comparatively easy when compared to IELTS, and Duolingo is very easy. Then preparation strategies. So now you shortlisted all the universities, and then you have taken, I mean, you know about the exams to be taken. So first, I would suggest you to take an examination, like take a mock test. So before even starting the preparation for your exam, just with the just knowledge that you have, take a mock test, so you'll know like where you are. So here I listed some of the websites where you can take mock test for free. And then coming to preparation, you can either join like in coaching, or you can go through the videos of Gergmat in YouTube. And Magush, he here he's, I mean, one of the instructor. You can go through his subscription, and if you feel it is, I mean, of high cost, you can go to Telegram groups and search for him. You can find some videos, you can download it and watch. And the other thing is, so now we have written all the examinations, and we know which university. I mean, you have shortlisted all the universities. The next thing is application process. So, as usual, visit the website and check whether you are eligible or not. And I mean, so check for the deadlines, and create account, and then they'll ask for all the basic details like personal details, educational background. So fill up all the sessions. And then LOR, like letter of recommendation, this should be submitted by your professor in your college, like in BTech. So they have to give a confirmation to your US college that this student really performs well. He or she will do better in her future studies, like that. So this should, I mean, you have to get it from your college. And statement of purpose, you have to write it on your own, like I'm willing to pursue this in your university. I'm good enough to perform better, like that. And then application, I mean, after you fill all these areas and application fee, so after you apply for the college, it will take nearly 1 month for getting an offer letter. I mean, getting a decision from the college that you applied. So if you get admit, they'll send you an I-20 from the college, from the US college. So that's so I have explained you from very starting to getting an offer letter in your college. Then so after getting an application, we have to go with a visa process and all. So that will be handled by I mean, Sashi. Please take over.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Happy to see you all. So quickly, I'm going to introduce myself. So here you can see myself, Shashi. So I have been completed my graduation in the year of 2017 to 2021. So in the electronics and communication at Savita Engineering College. So I worked for 2 years in two companies, Samsung and Capgemini. Now I'm studying masters in University of Central Missouri. Rohan, just go for next slide. Yeah. So once after, the main thing is we need to get the I-20. That is the major point. So once we get from the confirmation through college, then we have to go for the visa process. So here the main important things is, so it's very, very precious things we need to keep it in mind while we are not starting the process. So especially we need to book a slot. So for that we have do some payment. So through bank or credit cards, we have a lot of process to pay for the visa interview slot. So after that, we have two processes, like one is biometrics and one is visa interview. So in biometrics, just they will go for the biometrics, they will capture your fingerprints or the photo, and after that we will have a interview with the US consulates. So you have to be very careful while you are filling each and every document, and try to be always make the original documents. So you have to be very, very clear about these steps. So previously it's one job, it is very, very critical things, it is very, very important. Once you have been recorded, everything will be like recorded in the US consulate. So be careful with your data and all. So when it comes to the financial documents, so we can go for loans, and if you have, and at least we should make them at least 1.5 times, the college which is offering in the I-20. So that much balance you need to maintain. You should show them to the consulates that we are capable of affording for that particular university. And it may be the combination of the bank balance and the loan
Same.
confirmation letter. Maybe if you are not, maybe some people might be like well enough to afford, that's good. Make, they're not going to be go for the scholarships or any other. And documents required, here are some list of documents what we need to be carry for the interview. So you can just check it over there the later, because like we have many documents and you have to be go through each step by step. One non is these all documents, maybe around 20-25 documents will be required. So, and one more thing, so DS 160 will be like comes into the picture over here. So you are going to be like fill all the details of yourself. So from pin to pin, they will ask your background details, your family details, what you are currently, where you are working. So in DS 160, there will be a pin to pin clear picture about you. So you have to be fill that details very carefully. So once after that, you got the sanction from the bank offers. So in for applying scholarship or for the education loan, we have so many options. If you have any collateral, or the persons who are going to be give the surety, they will comes under the collateral. If you are nobody is having any properties, or nobody is going to be guarantee you, so this comes under non-collateral. So some banks, I mean, they are going to be offer, and it's all completely depends upon the bank. So, and we have third party banks as well, HDFC, Credila, and Avance, Prodigy. So you can go for this as well for applying for the education loan. And visa tips, take the mock interviews as possible, as it's very very difficult. You have to be speak very clearly with the consulates, and always speak the genuine information whatever you have been portrayed or you have been filled in the DS 160. So if you are able to mismatch the things whatever you have been filled in the DSC with the real picture, so then you'll get a high chance of difficulty of getting the visa from the consulates. And go for the next slide. So once after getting the visa, confirmation, then at least we will have a 20 days prior from the college date you should be there in the US. So we will have a timelines over there in the I-20. So based upon that only we need to book the flights. So they will give the early state and the last college start date. So in between we have to be book the flights, and you will be reached to US. And once after getting the visa, that is not the process, and we cannot give 100% assurance that we are going to be landed in here. The thing is like many people will like take this as a, they're not going to be take this immigration as a challenge. Immigration is the main important thing and the factor, because US is one of the toughest immigration in the world. So make sure you should not carry any the information or the data or the things against the US laws and process. The consulate is very very strict. So immigration customs is going to be check each and everything what you are carrying to the US. So if it is against to the US laws and rules, you are just deported out over there. So be careful. So with immigration, and read all the instructions which is posted over there in the US consulate. So that's all process. If you have any doubts, you can reach out to us at any time. We are ready to help you people, because it's not a one day process. It will take a lot of time. You have to be search, you have to be learn a lot of things. If you really have any doubts, or if you are really interested, you just come and approach us at any time. We are ready to help you. And the main thing is you have to be very clear about the things. That's it from my end.
Yeah, thank you so much, Rupa and Shashi, for sharing your expertise on the process. It was quite informative. So we collected some of the questions from the scholars. They want to ask you all those questions. So let me go through them now. Kritika, can you please share your screen?
Uh,
Or you
can
can
you
just ask,
like,
you can just ask the question too. I mean,
okay.
Uh,
So
go and ask.
the scholarship
sure,
is
Carl.
asking
Just
what would be the anticipated amount of money required to pursue an MS in US? Like, is there any scholarship opportunity or any funding option apart from loans that students can leverage?
So I think
Um,
Rupa answered already, but you can just reiterate, Rupa. Yeah, you answered already.
I mean, I'm not sure. Can you please repeat it again?
The question was, is there any funding opportunity apart from the loan and scholarship and all? So it has already been
Okay.
answered.
Apart from a loan, I mean, generally we'll if we have enough amount like 20 lakhs or 30 lakhs, it is quite good. You can show your savings and you can go. Um, I mean, other than a loan, I mean, loan is mandatory actually. Nobody will be having that much savings, right? Mm, I hope I'm not. I
Yeah.
mean, am I clear?
yeah, Rupa, you make it
So
very
other
clear.
than taking loans, we also have, I mean, like Prodigy Finance and other third-party financial groups like Prodigy Avance. There will that is also a part of loan, but we can have that for like non it's non-collateral. No need to keep any surety for that.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah. So on the same questions, like to add on it, you told about without collateral, no, on education loan. Can Sasi please brief about that? People want to know about like education loan without collateral, like how it works.
Yeah, I can answer for this. Actually, we have two types of processes when we go for the loan. They will ask for collateral or non-collateral. Collateral is nothing but we are going to be provided some the property documentation or somebody is going to be giving some surety for that loan. So I'll give the best example that for suppose if I am going to go for education loan for the bank, they will ask for the property. If you're not going to be get a job after 2 or 3 years, how you are going to be repay? This question will be arising from the bank. So at that time, somebody will give us surety. So or else we should have some property documents we can keep it and we will get for the less rate of interest, maybe 9 or 7. It depends upon the bank. If it is non-collateral, maybe we are not having any other properties that much affordable. So during that time, so we will go for non-collateral. It will be a bit higher. The rate of interest will be higher when compared to the collateral. That's it.
Okay. Next question is it easy to survive there for students who come from a humble background?
Rupa, you want to answer this? So basically, you're coming from a humble background. How are you able to manage there?
Yeah. So now it, I competition here, many friends are coming and quite good. But so we have to the thing is we have so we want
You're getting
not
cut off,
rely on
Rupa. Rupa, are others able to
No,
hear Rupa?
No,
no.
we cannot.
Her voice is fading.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
You want to log back in, Rupa? Your internet connection is very this thing, very spotty. You can log out and log back in. Yeah, your internet connection is, or you or switch off your video. Switch off your video. Yeah. You go ahead, Shashi. So basically the question is coming
Yeah,
from a humble background, how are you surviving in
yeah.
US?
So when it comes to this question, so once you came here, so it's everything money. It's not that much simple. Coming to US and effort. So always we should be well prepared before we take the decision, because like it's not that much simple or easy to get help from others, because it's all depends upon the lot of huge money. So we have to be well prepared and we have to be have that confident that if the situation is too worst also, how we should able to manage that much confident, and the backup you should create before you come to US. So I
Yeah.
think you people are clear.
Yeah, so I mean, just to add to that, right? Again, it's not the case just with Shashi
Yeah.
and I came here for work. Even for us, it was very difficult when we came here 25 years back. It's not that we can just like that. So, we've had people work in grocery stores, in restaurants, just to keep it going. We all did that. So, so basically that's what it is. Like whatever the case may be, you have to find a job, you have to do anything that you can, and labor is dignity, right? So there's nothing wrong in doing any kind of labor as long as you're able to keep up at it. And every time, it's the end goal is you get an amazing job here, you'll be able to save money and send back to India. So keeping that in mind, and there are plenty of opportunities, but you have to be very hardworking, very resourceful. And whatever job, I mean, there'll be plenty of jobs available, both from a professor and an assistant professor kind of perspective, as well as outside, like a grocery store, like all that. So it's up to us to find those jobs and be able to do that, come out of our shell and do that. So Rupa, you want to add anything to that, which is how are you managing in US?
Yeah. So
Just
we have to.
on a just a general level, yeah.
Yeah. So we should be in a situation to maintain our daily needs. So we could not rely on our parents for everything. Right? It will be of very high cost. So once you get a part, I mean, in my view, I mean, I'm doing a part time. Like the main advantage here is my college timings are like evening, like 5:30 to 9:30. It is another advantage for me. I'll go to part time like 8 to 5, and then after I can go to college, and when I'm managing with my assignments and homeworks after that, so it is quite manageable for me.
Yep. Next
Yeah.
question.
So next question, Sasi, you told you had 2 years of experience before you're joining MS. So what could be your suggestion for someone who is confused whether to go for masters or continuing the same current job? So what's
Yeah.
your suggestion?
So as of now, my suggestion is always stay for a while in the job, because the situation is also tough over here. As Rupa said, we are going to be work outside to manage for our personal expenses. But if the situation is too tough, we are not able to going to get some, but that type of jobs as well. So at that time, it is very difficult for us to survive over here, because it's not that much simple to convert the INRs to dollars and spending over here. It's a bit challenging for our parents as well to afford for our living expenses over here. So if you're really having that much good enough confidence, maybe if you are having any assistantships over the college, it will be better. Maybe through online we can apply before you coming to US. So some colleges will be going to be offer the assistantships on prayer. So if you're really like getting that type of offers from the campus, it's pretty cool, you can come directly. That's not a big deal. So if you want to come just like that, leaving all the job opportunities over there and coming here, it's not suggestible, I feel.
Yeah, I'll add to that. I take a number of fresh master's graduates in the past in my job, and when I look at it, and when I see 2 years experience back in India and then a master's here, I give more weightage because they already have that work experience rather than a very very fresh master's graduate. So my strong suggestion will be to do at least 2 years of work in India and then apply both for the application, both for the college also they will look at that experience, and the later after you finish the masters, when you apply for job here in the US, that also it will help. So that will be my strong suggestion, to do at least 2 years of work there. You will do 1 year of work and then start applying, so pretty much by the time you come here it will be 2 years of experience.
Yeah, really, that will be helpful. Thanks for the information.
Yeah,
So,
thanks.
so you just said that you should start applying like after 1 year of job. Like, can you just reiterate what is the timeline of the whole application process? Like when you start applying, when the forms come out and how
So
the process.
actually, overall, we can speak about the admissions. It's like, you know, each college have different timelines. So based upon the demand, based upon the number of applications is going to be applied. So many factors will be like, influencing for getting for applying for that particular colleges. But basically, we will have three intakes in US: the summer, fall, and spring. So during the spring, it's the time of January. January. So if you want to go for January intake, you should be clear the visa process before December. Then only you can be on time with January intake. So if you want to go for the summer intake, maybe it will be held on May. So for that, you have to be complete the process before April. So for fall intake, it will be held on August and September. So for that, you need to complete all the process by July. So based upon that, you have to be apply, and you have to be make sure everything, all the documents, all the loans, everything which have to be in handy for coming to US.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, cool, Shashi. Rupa, like, did you face any cultural differences when you uh, get into foreign, like abroad? Is there anything surprising or interesting that, and how you adapted to this new cultural environment there? Uh, Rupa?
Rupa, why don't you switch
Uh,
off your video? Switch off your video, Rupa. No, you've switched off the audio. Switch off the video. Yeah. Now switch on audio. Unmute yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
uh,
Yeah. So I didn't find anything much difficult here. So when I came here at the beginning, I couldn't able to understand the accent that they speak here. So I had a problem in understanding to what they speak. I use it to ask the same question on repeat mode. So after interacting with people here, like in 1 to 2 months, I'm set here. Like I could able to understand uh, their accent. And I mean, and at the starting, I also felt it quite difficult I mean, in classes. Like I couldn't able to understand what lecturers use it to speak, and the accent is different, right? So later, slowly, I adopted to that. And other than that, cultural differences, I don't think so. Everything was quite good. Um, yeah, that's it.
Thank you. The next question is, what resources or support services does the university offer to international students?
You are
Kritika, can you
not
take it?
clear. Yeah, you are not
Yeah,
clear, Kritika.
can you talk a
Repeat the.
little bit more louder, Kritika?
Yeah.
We couldn't.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry. So I was asking what resources or support services does the university offer to international students?
Still not very clear,
Yeah.
Kritika.
maybe I can
Yeah.
ask
Yeah,
that
go
Yeah.
ahead.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are the resources or services does the university offers to the international students who are coming from other countries? Uh,
Resources.
yeah,
Yeah.
resources or support,
Yeah.
something like that.
Obviously, you know, we will have a lot of support for international students. So in every college, we will have separate department for international students. So in that website, you can go through as so because each college is having different set of curriculum, or maybe the set of protocols maybe they are following for us to follow. Most probably we will have dormitories, maybe we can call it as the hostel facility will be available for international students, and they are going to be give some scholarships. It's all depends upon the college and on the profile. So I think you
Yeah,
If I
okay.
are you getting.
yeah, my college, sorry for the interruption. If I talk about my college, they'll like every Wednesday they'll be having some cultural activity where people from every I mean, US is not the I mean, only US people will not be coming to college, right? There are people from different like Chinese, Japanese, Nepal. So all the cultural events will be going on, and there is one day for sports. They give importance to sports here, and rather than studies, they give importance to all the co-curricular activities here in my college, and we'll be having separate international teams. I mean, international student teams, support teams. So if we have any queries or if uh, we need any support, we can contact them. So it would be quite good here. Like, I mean, completely, it is based on the college that you are in. Different colleges will provide different opportunities for international students.
Yeah, Rupa, thanks. It is very happy to hear that colleges are secular in US. So, my next question to you is like, what inspired you to pursue your MS in abroad?
That question is to both of you, Shashi and Rupa.
Yeah, yeah, both can answer
Let
it.
me answer myself. So actually, as I am from, the small background, so I just worked over there in India. So I feel very comfortable over there, but still, so I want to do something big. So, if I want to be successful, I have some achievements. So I want to reach that particular goal. So I just started my career to, started over here, the masters, and I came here. So only the achievements. So if you have some goals, so I have a goal to complete my masters in years, so I have achieved it. That's it. So for that, I just worked on, I made money for myself and I saved, and I just started my career.
Um, what inspired me the most is when I'm doing as an intern in Capgemini. I worked as I said you earlier, I worked on Java. So I'm from ECE background. I don't have much knowledge on coding. So when I started working in Capgemini, I developed my interest towards Java. I I felt like I'm a bit low when compared to all other teammates. So I want to enhance my skills in that particular field. So if I felt like if I do masters, I mean I can research better. I can gain much knowledge, right, in that particular field. So I thought I decided to do masters, and now I'm focusing more on a coding part. Um, so the thing is, I just wanted to gain in-depth knowledge in my area of interest. So I decided to do masters.
Yeah. I'll tell you my thing also, Jayasurya and Kritika, right? What instigated me? Actually, I didn't want to come here at all. I was very steadfast on being in India, serving there. I've always had this intention of, creating this nonprofit of educating others. So I never wanted to come here. I married somebody who had a business back in Chennai, and so that means that we are never going to come here, right? So that was my this thing. But then at that time, 94, 98 was there for 4 years. I worked in Ramco Systems in Chennai. And pretty much we were 300 people who joined the company in 94. And by 98, only 295 of us had all come to the US. Only 5 of us remained there. Pretty much at that time, the growth was in US, and, we were all lured to come there. But I think after 20 years, it's like, I'm getting the best of both worlds, right? So there is so much to learn here. There is so much of progress. There is so much of opportunity for you to progress here and save money. But now, after all that, now coming back, giving back to India, giving back our time and energy and the contacts and the connections you make with all of them, coming and giving back to India. I think that has like really, now I see it's a best of both worlds. So it's not that, coming here is the best thing. No, you can do wonders staying back in India. This is just one more path, right? One more path of growth. And but the only thing you need to remember is once you come here and kind of do what can you give back? So that should be in the back of your mind. It took me 15 years, I had to settle down here and then start to give back after 15 years, which is fine. But, that's the one thing I would request all of you. But no, India has a lot of opportunities too. So it's not that you have to come here. It's just one option. It's a very tough option, very hardworking option. It also has good results also.
Yeah. Thanks, Eka. Thanks for sharing your experience. Yeah, Rup.
Yeah.
That's actually a very good initiative to go back to India. So we'll definitely like earn big, earn high, and we'll definitely give back to India.
Okay, we
Yeah, that's
have a couple more
wonderful.
minutes. I think we have to wrap up.
Yeah, that's it. I covered most of the doubts from the scholars. If anyone still have doubts, you're open to ask questions. You can put it in the chat or unmute yourself. And
Good evening,
hi
ma'am.
guys.
Oh,
Yeah, you can ask.
Let's put in chat. I think, this
Yeah.
whole
Okay.
unmute is a
So
challenge.
guys,
Just put in
you
chat.
can put your questions in a chat.
Yeah.
We can pick it up and get
I
answered.
think Shiva is about to speak something. Is it so?
No,
Can see your
SSF does not
questions.
provide. There's a question of SSF providing scholarship. No, SSF provides
Oh,
scholarship only in India. We do not provide scholarship in the US because we cannot afford that, right? It's just very challenging.
yeah.
So we do not provide scholarship in the US. We can provide support, like, Shashi and Rupa will, definitely help with any questions you have. You can call me all the time. I've told Shashi and Rupa. I mean, I met both of them here. They came to our donor event. So all that support we can give. And in fact, Shashi and Rupa, both of you met a lot of people here, right? So from a connection perspective, and if they want anything, I don't know, internship, I'm not promising anything, but internship or anything, they'll all that. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah,
are
all
audible.
that, yeah, all that will be helpful, but not scholarship. Okay.
Yeah. Thanks for clearing that up.
Kalyan, yes, you can.
Okay, I need to leave,
Kalyan
guys. I need to
said
run to another meeting, but just to
Yes.
close it out from my end,
yeah,
can you guys hear me?
Yes, of course. We
Yeah.
Yeah,
are.
yeah. So I'll just close it out, but you can continue for another 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
But again, as I said, US Masters is one way. It's an amazing way. You come out of the narrow world you are in, you come here, you learn a lot, and we all just with the only thing I request you all is to with that mindset of giving back to India, right? So because that's where we grew up, and especially Kritika and others who are in IIT, I just heard that 20 more than 30% of India's educational budget goes to the IITs and NITs. So you guys have, more reason to give back. And pretty much anybody who done a government college, there's so much of funding that has gone, taxpayers' money that has gone to educate you guys. So you guys, are more thing to give back. So you have that in mind. Come here. We'll all support you. I'm very, very proud of Shashi and Rupa who defied the odds to come here, did a lot of hard work, and they're willing to help you and support you in all the way you can. So we all will do that. Think and decide if this is the right thing, and then make the decision. Come here, and we'll all grow together. Okay. Thank you all.
Yeah. Thanks for your
Yeah.
time and
Thanks,
support.
Akka.
Yeah,
yeah.
and you
Yeah.
finish up with the
Take
finish
care.
with the last few questions. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sure. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I know
think most
Kalyan.
of the
Yeah.
questions
Yeah. I
is
think
answered
somebody,
from the
the
chat.
Kalyan is asking, can we start process our own? Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Kalyan. And MBBS background students, is there any opportunities to settle you abroad? Yes, of course, you people have, but doing masters or the upcoming PGs in the MBBS is, it's of lots of money. minimum at least you can spend at least 1 crore Indian rupees to just complete your PG over here. And which is better, moving for work to US after some experience, or do masters and find job in US? So always getting a job is always a better choice, Shiva.
Mm,
And in India now I am interested in a PhD in US. How can I? So thanks for supporting my studies in India. Now I am interested in PhD in US. So how can I? Yes, you just go for apply where you are interested, and you just shortlisted the colleges based upon your interest, and you can apply for that. If you get a admit, then you can apply for that. I,
and Sushmita, so I'm currently doing masters in information technology management. If you are really interested in Java, that's fine. I mean, you can come here and still upgrade your skills. And I mean, yeah, it is, but it is always suggested to come here after job experience. Because in your work you'll learn something related to your job, right? If you directly come here after your masters, you'll not have a view of how job environment will be. So it is always suggested to come here after you have an experience. As Lata Akka mentioned earlier, it will be helpful for helpful in your US application process. So they'll all just they just don't see marks. They will go through all your profile, like your resume, your work experience, your achievements, and everything. This will add this will help you to gain like scholarships and all. There are based on the universities that you pick, there are different opportunities, right? So work experience will definitely help you, like in while applying to universities, and after you come here you'll see the difference between people who came here after work and who came after their masters without any work experience.
Yeah, thank you, Rupa, for asking this question. I think we are at the end of the session, but no more questions. And as we come to the end of this discussion, I want to express my gratitude for our
And
panel. Yeah, please, Adam. You
yeah,
were saying
one
something?
minute. uh,
Hmm.
I mean um, see, I'm giving my mobile number. So whoever interested and whoever want to know much about US process, you can feel free to contact me or text me or call me whenever you want. I'm always available, uh, and I'm happy to help you. Um, that's all I want to say.
Yeah, thank you so much for sharing your contact details. So we have
Um,
contact details of both of the panelists in chat box. You all can save it and contact them when you want to go to US for MS. They will surely help you all. I'd like to thank each one of you who joined this evening for the session. All the best to all of you to pursue your dreams with confidence. May you all get success in all your endeavors. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I could also like to thank Ladaka, who just now came here for us, and the whole SSF family for providing this platform where students can interact with the US residents. And I also like to extend my thanks to Vaishali and Rukshana from SSF team for pulling off this session so nicely by managing the back ends and logistics for this sessions. So thank you all, and the people also joined. very thanks you for joining this meet, and my best wishes for your careers. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
It's a night
everyone.
talking to
Thank you,
everybody.
Shashi. Thank you,
Yeah.
Rupa, Kritika, Jayasuriya for coordinating everything. And all our scholars, SSF scholars, we are all proud of you and wish you all the best. Any questions, please get back anytime and we'll be happy to help you.
Yeah, I have posted my email ID as well as my mobile number. You can reach out to me at any time. So as possible as soon, we will reply for each and every question or the doubts or the process. Anything. You are always welcome.
Sure. Thanks so much for your time and efforts, Shashi and Rupa.
My pleasure. It's nice
Okay,
talking
you
to
all
you
have a
all
good
people.
day.
Yeah, you too. Take care.
Mm,
Same here.
Bye bye, guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Bye
Thank you
bye.
all.
Bye.
Bye.